Hey YouTube, it's me, Melissa, and today is Tuesday, July the 3rd, and it's time for my week 19 update, which would actually be my week 18 and 19 update because I didn't do a video last week. Last week was crazy busy, and there wasn't a whole lot to say anyway, so I might actually start doing videos every couple of weeks instead of every week, unless something like I have a really good week or, I have something interesting to talk about. But let me get to the numbers. Today I weighed in at 245.2, and I weighed exactly the same last Tuesday when I didn't do a video, so I stayed the same for an entire week, but that is down 2 pounds since my 4-month surgiversary, 44.4 pounds since surgery, and 74.8 pounds since my heaviest in December of 2011. So I can't complain about that. A lot of my clothes are, I'm sorry about the wiggling. I don't know why this thing keeps jiggling like that, but I'll try to stay it. Clothes. A lot of my clothes, I'm growing out of them pretty quickly, which is kind of odd since the scale is not moving, but I did take measurements a while ago, so sometime this week I'm going to take my measurements again, and I know they've gone down because, like I said, some of my clothes are just falling off of me, and I'm fitting into much smaller t-shirts, which is nice. But I did go for my follow-up for my, again with the shaking, sorry. I had my follow-up on Friday with my surgeon who did the gastric bypass. He also did my recent gallbladder surgery, and it was my checkup for my 2 weeks post-op for the gallbladder removal. And it's odd because after my gastric bypass, I healed up really well. The incisions are not really healing all that well from this recent surgery, and I don't know, this whole surgery was kind of weird for me because it just kind of knocked me on my butt, and I've been having a hard time bouncing back from it, but I'm doing much better now, and if these incisions will heal up, that'll be great. And I also discussed with him, because I had mentioned this before, like several weeks ago, that I thought I was able to eat too much. And I had mentioned it to him, and he's like, well, how much are you eating, this and that, and I told him, and he said, no, that's fine. And I talked to him again, and I said, my weight loss has slowed down a little bit again, and I'm concerned because I feel like I don't have as much restriction as I had before. And, he said, oh, no, you're fine. But, I've been talking with some of my other fellow bypass RNYers, and they have the same thing, not quite as early as me. Well, most of them anyway. There was a couple that were like, around the same thing as me. So they did what's called a 5-day pouch test, and so I think I'm going to do that. Probably not this week because, again, it's going to be a crazy week and I have a lot going on. But very soon. So, I'll let you know how that went to see. And they all said, once I did the test, I got, that feeling of restriction back, and the weight started coming off pretty fast again. So, hoping that's going to be the case with me too. Other than that, everything's pretty good. We're having a heat wave all over the country, so, I know you're all sharing my, haven't been going out to exercise. Haven't really been doing much exercise. I'm still having pain from this little surgery I just had, so I've been kind of taking it easy still. But I'm hoping that this heat wave will break so that I can start getting out, or at least for my morning walks again. I miss that. I don't know. I guess that's all I have for this week. Want to say, thank you all for watching and, being so supportive. I really appreciate it. And, hi to all my friends who watch me faithfully. You know who you are. And you know, again, I really appreciate you guys. I love you. So until next week, I hope everybody's doing great, and I hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.